Morning. How y'all doing today? Well, my name's Tom, and I'm just a rambling Christian. Just happens to be the prophet for this time, the end times. Now, this is the first time you've been here. Stick around. We claim a lot, and today we're going to claim a lot more. So, I like to ramble before I get started. Now, I'm gonna start on some new Gnostics. I think I'm gonna do Shem next, but we just finished Philip. But I want to comment on a comment. This is Rumi 108. Comment on Jesus weaponized. Now, nothing bad here. Nothing bad at all. I just want to point out something to this person here. Rumi 108. I'm 57, almost 58 years old. Nobody in my entire life has ever asked those questions. That is true. Nobody. And some might think, it's asking about, what was your childhood like? What kind of parents did you have? And how did you meet your wife? 3 little questions. And I have not ever been asked those. It's kind of why I didn't do a video yesterday. I have been thinking about this comment for 2 days. And, I'm very aware that nobody knows anything other than by my actions. I don't speak much, I tell you that. My actions speak for me. I don't require my words to speak for me. And I tell you, I describe love. Love is giving your life to somebody else. And it is a sacrifice of self. And I've mentioned in other videos, I've seen my judgment. And my life, my entire life, has been one of a servant, not one of one in the spotlight and things of that nature. I don't seek glory at all. I've been in charge, yes, but not for glory, for my own sake. Every time that I took the position, was truly under the guise of wanting to build others and help them achieve. Because what you see going around you, if you can truly see what's happening, is a little word, no respect. There is none anymore in the world. And I feel that when somebody works for a company, respect should be first and foremost, both ways. And in my life, I am the same. You don't have to earn my respect. I don't go to people expecting them to earn my respect. I give them respect right off the bat. No questions asked. Now, like I said, I'm a servant. I have always been. It's not. I've always left it to the words of Jesus. Who do you say I am? I don't try to putting my life in other people's. They have enough problems. Uh, and, as I said, nobody knows my story, but I know a lot of stories, and would I have known them stories if I was busy trying to get my own? You know what I'm saying? I say it quite a bit. You have to be quiet in order to learn. Sorry. But, I have throughout some of the videos spoken of how I met my wife and my testimony, how I was called, and things like that. But I've never given a testimony, especially on my childhood. Nobody knows my childhood, pretty much. And my wife, she's never even seen one video. But my wife, when she read that, she looked at me and she says, I don't even know your story. She says, I know all of her, everything, beginning to end. And that's not a bad thing. I didn't come to what does my life matter, truly? Like I say, we're only here a certain amount of time, and I find great joy in being just a servant. That's what I like. It has brought me great joy over the years. Now, I want to get off that, jump onto something else, but I appreciate that. And you are the first in all my time. And people don't ever realize that they don't care about others enough to even ask that question. And I've heard so many stories from beginning to end, like I say. Now I'm going to get a cup of coffee, let my dog in, and I want to jump into Genesis 1:1, and we're going to look at this in an entirely different way. This hit me like a ton of bricks this morning, and wow, I can't believe it. Yeah, we're going to look at this a totally different way, truly. Give you an example. I don't even have a cell phone. I use one for different things, but I had a phone. I've had a cell phone since cell phones came out. I owned a car stereo shop, and we sold them when they first came out. My phone never rings. Never. I hadn't received a call, I don't know, in probably 10 years when I decided to stop carrying a phone. I just don't need it. The only time somebody calls me is when they need something. I'm the guy you call when you need your car fixed. I'm the guy you call when you break down on the side of the road in the middle of the night. I am that guy because I do come. I got tools and I can fix it. But nobody calls me. They call my wife and ask her to ask me. And I've got a couple of grandkids, a couple of kids, and brothers, sisters, brother-in-laws. I got a pretty good size. Not huge or nothing, but I got a few people in my family. And like I say, I'm just a servant. Nobody calls. Nobody. And when I was getting rid of my phone, my wife says, "Well, what if somebody wants to get a hold of you?" And I pull up my recent calls, and it's blank because this phone has not had a call since I got it. So, so, you know, you get realizations throughout your life of how important you truly are. And, you know, and that's definitely an indicator, you know what I'm saying? And people might think I got a sad life, but I don't, you see. I truly don't. Uh, I got it. There's a lot of love, trust me, towards me. Uh, they do it by showing it, you know what I'm saying? And they truly are grateful when you show up. But, you know, I I'm currently holding quite a few people up. That's sad, but you know that I'm the dude. Uh, they don't realize it until they need something, and then my name is the first thing that comes to their mind. You know, I'm the first thing when anybody's in trouble, they call. So, you know, they don't know much about me, but they know when they call me, I'm coming. So that's the guy I want to be, not the dude I used to be. And I was not always a nice guy. So I'm going to start here in Genesis 1:1. Now, like I said, we're going to look at this a little different today. It says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was on the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. Okay? Let's say, in the beginning, God created heaven and earth. The earth was without form and void, and darkness was on the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. Let's call the waters the living waters. Let's call the earth the dry, the man formed from the dust of the earth. Let's call him earth. Okay? Heavens and the earth. Okay? We are the earth. The earth was without form and void, no spirit within inside us. We were just man. Okay? I don't know what form that was, but it didn't look like this. Okay? And it says, void and darkness was on the face of the deep, our souls. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. Like I tell you in the writings, it says that when God's first conscious thought, he could see himself within the waters, the living waters. He can see us through our flesh. It says he sees inside. So we're talking the living waters, your spirit that is within you. Okay? He was hovering right there. He was just right out of our reach, man. We just weren't seeing him. Okay? Then God said, let there be light. And there was light. Let's call this light religion. Okay? That gave us spirit. That gave us a place to go. That gave us realization of where we came from. Okay? Creator of it all. Let's say that's the light. Okay? And God saw that the light was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. Let's say heaven and hell. Religion. Okay? There's two sides to every coin. Light and dark. Religion gives us that. And we're going to call that Cain and Abel. Light and dark. Okay? Abel being light, Cain being dark. Hold on just a second. Alright, so we're going to go with Cain and Abel and light and dark. Now, Cain and Abel have been here a long time. And it says, God called the light day, and we refer to that in the writings where he speaks of those who come in the daytime are saved and those who are at night are not. Day and darkness he called night, so the evening and the morning were the first day. This is the first day of religion, of our spirits being alive and given life. And it says when the breath of life was breathed into man, the living waters, that gave us life. So man is already created here. Okay? And I'm going to tell you what brought this on today, this whole thing. Is during my readings, we discuss how man is referred to as animals within this. Okay, we are animals. So let's look at this in that perspective. Okay, he called the night, and God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." Firmament. Now, I'll look this up because firmament, we talk about how there was firmament around the earth, but let's look at the definition. And I want to give you a couple here. The vault or expanse of the heavens, the sky. 2, this is the second definition. Listen very closely. Foundation, support, basis. Foundation, support, and basis. Let's say the foundation. Who is our cornerstone and foundation? Jesus Christ. Right? He is our foundation. So, like called God, let there be a firmament in the midst. And let's say the mist is the waters within inside of us. Let there be a firmament, a foundation within us. The mist. The Holy Spirit. In the midst of the waters. And let it divide the waters from the waters. The good from the bad. Let the foundations, the ones that are, here you go. Let's look at where the water goes. It says, thus God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. Again, heaven and hell. Okay? And God called the firmament heaven. When you divide, you get to go, right? When you have that right spirit. So the evening and the morning were the second day. Thus God said, then God said, let the waters under the heavens be gathered together in one place, and let dry land appear. And it was so. Man was formed out of the dust of the earth, dry land. Okay? So God is already here. And I tell you that before we look like this, the Spirit is built on 5 trees of life. One Spirit it comes from, 5 sprout from it. Okay? Then you got one on top. That's number 7. Okay? That's your total building, your temple. Okay? Now, it says, this is when flesh was created. Okay? All this is before flesh. Flesh just now. I said man was here. Man was spirit before we had flesh. So it was within those 5 trees. Well, the 5 trees of life. That's where the spirit was. Okay? Now it says, and God called the dry land earth. That's where we are earth. And the gathering together of the waters he called seas. And God saw that it was good. The living waters. The seas. Are they not? The living waters. Still to this day. And we're killing them. Can't say we're not. And he saw that it was good. Then God said, let the earth bring forth grass, the herb that yields seed. Are we not supposed to yield and plant seeds? And the fruit tree that yields fruit according to its kind. To its kind, your religion, according to its kind, whose seed is in itself on the earth. And it was so. Whose seed? The foundation, Jesus Christ. The seed that separates day and night. The foundation. And we're right here. According to its kind, and the tree that yields fruit, whose seed is in itself, according to its kind, and God saw that it was good. Producing good fruit. Right? Man is now. We are here. And it says, so the evening and the morning of the third day. So the third day, man's flesh came about. Evolution. But through help, is what it states in here. Then God said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heavens, and divide the day from the night, and let it be for signs and seasons, for days and years. Your lives. Days and seasons, years, all that. Let the firmament be divided in between life and death. No death before this. Okay? And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heavens, to give light on the earth. You're supposed to be the shining lights on the earth. For the heavens and the earth. And it was so. He commanded us to go out and spread religion. It was so. Then God made two great lights. The greater light to rule the day, Jesus Christ, and the lesser light to rule the night, the Lord of this world. He made the stars also. That is all of us. We are the stars, not those stars. Okay? We are the shining lights. We are the stars. Then God set them in the firmament of the heavens to give light to earth. The firmament of the heavens is Israel. That's where he put them with the first light. To rule over the day and over the night, good and evil, and divide the light from the darkness, good and evil. And God saw that it was good. So the evening and the morning were the fourth day. Then God said, let the waters abound with abundance of living creatures, and let the birds fly above the earth across the face of the firmament of the heavens. Angels, those who made it out. Those are the first ones. First animals. I told you there was a time when we could not be contained. So, I'm going to go with that. It said, let the waters abound, let the birds, with abundance of living creatures, and let the birds fly above the earth in the face of the firmament. So God created great sea creatures, evil, and every living thing that moves, and which the waters abounded according to their kind, and every winged bird according to its kind, and God saw that it was good. The birds of their kind, those with spirit, those without spirit are in the water. Salt water is what the writings refer to. Death. And God blessed them, saying, Be fruitful and multiply and fill the waters in the sea. Cain and Abel, both be fruitful and multiply. Religion. All religions were supposed to bring people to them. Be merciful waters in the sea, and let the birds multiply on the earth. So the evening and the morning were the 5th day. Then God said, Let the earth bring forth the living creature according to its kind, cattle and creepy thing and beast of the earth, each according to its kind. And it was so. These are all the different types of people on the earth. Those with religions, those without religions, those with made-up religions, those with, numerous types of beasts and little creepy things, And God made the beasts of the earth according to its kind, cattle according to its kind, and everything that creeps on the earth according to its kind. And God saw that it was good. Some are getting out, some are staying, some are dying. Then God said, Let us make man in our image according to our likeness. Let them have dominion over the fish, over the seas, over the birds of the air, over the cattle, over all earth, and over every creepy thing that creeps on it. That is Judaism. All die in Judaism. Previous religions, escape was possible, but the one God, the one jealous God, says there is no escape for anyone. So, he made one to rule over his likeness. Not us. Judaism. To rule over us. Have dominion. Okay? In his likeness. Old Testament. So God created man in his own image, and the image of God he created him. Male and female he created them. Male and female. The soul and the Holy Spirit. And the artificial Holy Spirit. Male and female. Adam, Eve, and Cain and Abel. It makes more sense now, right? When you look at it, when you can see that if you put that evolution was true, then evolution is in here. Is it not? If it's supposed to be truth. And we can see where man was not created on the 6th day. No. Death was created on the 6th day. But then God blessed them and said to them, Be fruitful and multiply, fill the earth and subdue. And subdue it. Is that what church is doing? Trying to subdue it? And have dominion over the fish of the sea, Jesus's people, over the birds of the air, the angels, and over every living thing that moves on the earth, all the other people too. Yeah, you're trying to control Jesus, his followers, trying to control the people out in the world, and you're trying to control the ones that are already saved. I have given you every herb that yields seed, which is on the face of all the earth. I have given you all religions. I say it many times. All religions are from the Lord of this world. To you it shall be for food. Also to every beast of the earth, to every bird of the air, and to everything that creeps on the earth, in which there is life, I have given every green herb for food. And it was so. Herb, the message, the food, the fruit. Then God saw everything that he had made, and indeed it was good. So the evening and the morning were the sixth day. Our containment happened on the sixth day. And on the seventh day God entered his work, which he had done, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work, which he had done. Then God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because of it. He rested from all his work, which God had created and made. Jesus Christ, the seventh day, the rest. Okay? Just a little way, different way of looking at it. And there's more to that. There truly is. And I just want to go through the first 6 days again, because I've done it before, for after the destruction. But it is deeper. It comes from the beginning, not just now. So I'm going to leave it with that. Again, thank you for the question. And maybe I'll do it sometime. Maybe I will. But really, it's not that important who I am. It's truly not. What's important is the one in whom we seek. May the Lord have mercy on your soul. May God, the creator of it all, the spirit that dwells within all, protect you.